Hello there, Internet! I am your host, J-Man. Welcome you all back to some Let's Play! Master Detective Archives Raincoat. We left off, we unfortunately had to play as Tetsuhiko, and he basically got involved in trying to catch a Phantom Thief. But the Phantom Thief probably realizing that he made contact with Tetsuhiko, realized, you know what, robbing that place isn't worth it, I'm gonna fuck off. And gave the ring back to the museum. Excuse me. I literally just had dinner. Now, in the time that happened between the worst and here, was that, Kodaka talked about this thing. So first off is that Shinigami was designed to be borderline disliked by the players, which is kind of similar to how Miyu worked. Yeah, for context, Kodaka was actually kind of shocked about how many people loved Miyu. He made a horny woman. I mean, Miyu wasn't meant to be hated or anything. He just thought that players wouldn't like her very much. I wonder if he had a similar mindset with Hyoko. If I make this character a spoiled brat, everyone will love her! Well, it works for Japan. Yeah, sadly, Hyoko isn't a scrappy on TV tropes because, for some reason, she's liked in Japan. My guess is they like traditional dance there. Maybe it has to do with her talent or lolly, or possesses the lolly. Wait, don't worry. We all know Tetsuhiko is a much worse character. Apparently there were 2 chapters planned, but they ended up being cut because other chapters were cut because they felt the story was long enough as is, which is kind of weird. I feel like, really? I thought the game was a little short. Hilara's gender, yeah, I'm running this off a Reddit post, but don't worry, it's from a Japanese but the guy translated it, but Hilara's gender was not for political reasons or, you know, diversity, which, I mean, but was more make it more mystery to the character. And that Vivia was made out with desire of a languid, unmotivated character who doesn't talk much, which was not possible to Danganronpa because characters had to debate and argue all the time. Chapter 5 was his favorite chapter, which, I mean, mine's probably chapter 4. For just how heart-wrenching it was. Names were designed to be simple because Kodaka reads mystery novels. He sometimes forgets the names of the characters. Nun Miyu was his favorite side character. I mean, it's Nun Miyu. Of course, it would be the favorite. I love Nun Miyu. And the game was designed so that people complete it because apparently people had trouble finishing Ultra Despair Girls. Even though Genocide Jill, there was like Genocide mode that would make it invincible. And if there are different plans for a sequel, and they would probably bring back Kanai Ward, which I mean would be fine. And most importantly to me, Kodaka does not consider Danganronpa to be a dead IP. And he thinks that 2D Danganronpa and Raincoat would become like the 2 pillars of Spike Chunsoft's adventure games. If for those wondering what about Zero Escape, that's not very popular in Japan, to my knowledge. Well, we went from the worst character to now probably the second best character behind Vivia. Fubuki Clockwork. She's adorable. Probably the funniest character, probably the best detective behind Vivia, and I mean, a character that says dummy thick is probably the best girl. We can do it all again. Every person that exams, relationships, work troubles. before I can release my failures. Memory says only one moment has passed. It cannot be undone unless you're hurt. Fubuki Clockford, the master detective capable of rewinding time. Her strange and lucky day begins now. Now, what I do know is that unfortunately Tetsuhiko does make an appearance. Hopefully he only has like 5 lines and never talks for the rest of the game. I'm probably getting a lot of flack for this, but I'm actually not considering skipping over that asshole's lines for the rest of the game. Again, I cannot stand that guy. He's a competent detective, and my anger-induced rant about him asking why the fuck he's a fucking detective, you dipshits. That was serious. That was legit anger. I was legitimately angry at this guy for being such an incompetent detective. Oh yeah, I should probably... Yeah. Only autosave is enabled for sub-stories. Oof. I'm just tired. I just wish I could... Hey!
Hey, you there!
Number 1?
Me?
His wife?
Yes, beautiful lady.
Raven!
Let
Let me see my husband!
You do today. Consider it your lucky day, so to speak.
Lucky day?
Yes, it'll be
Do you
the
have the
best
number
day
7
of
on
your
you?
life.
7 times?
If you were ever to play a game of chance, today would be the day.
Yeah,
Shall
so
I
Hero's
read
like,
your
"Hey, lady,
fortune?
you're sitting with
I'll
this,
tell
this!"
you what your lucky number is.
It's 7. Or 9.
I do not fare well at gambling.
Dude, you have time cards! You can use it to
Someone
cheat!
just fell from the sky!
Is it Disco Jesus?
Is this part of my lucky day?
Alright, Fubuki's lucky day. Or the luckiest day.
It appears as though something is happening over there.
Yeah, has anyone made Koikatsu cards for this game yet? Let me know in the comments. Oh, it's salad? Zappin' sandwich?
Hey,
Do you wish you had a number? At the moment, I am more concerned about your commotion than my lucky number. Oh, I thought there. Eh? What's the ruckus? Take out I sign and order Foxgargoin. Must be Russian. Brunch. I know that says brunch. And yeah, why is it 2D side scroller now? Oh, is it like that weird Twilight Syndrome murder thing? An accent? What was it? Creep Sunday. Is it like an arcade or something? Oh no!
Some sort of
He had the grimace shake!
What's going on? Looks like someone collapsed.
He ate the grimace shake! I thought we McDonald's stopped selling those!
Was it a suicide?
Pardon me. Please let me...
Are you a
Yeah,
doctor?
okay. I know I'm making half joke about the grimace shake, but that blood is purple. Not the normal pink it normally is. Because you gotta remember, assuming you finish this game, but like I have, blood in this universe, blood and the homunculi are pink. It's not like some aesthetic thing like it is in Danganronpa. Yeah, that was still a crazy plot twist. Kodaka, you genius.
No, I am not.
Do you know this
I am what they call dummy thick.
No, I do
Has
not
anyone
know him
cosplayed as
whatsoever.
Fubuki yet?
Then why are you here?
Today is supposed to be my lucky day, so I thought I might be of some use.
Huh?
Already a more interesting setup
You're
than...
still breathing. What luck.
Hey, he's trying to say something. Sorry.
3?
Oh god, that
I
lady
was
is
not
up behind the
quite able to
murder,
hear
isn't
you.
she?
Could you please repeat yourself?
Oh, okay, so the head is pink, yet the...
Hey, hang in there. Hey,
Maybe that was a dying message? It sounded to me, if I am not mistaken, those were the last words he uttered.
Yeah, she didn't know how to count to 4, so...
I must not let them go to waste.
So now... Wait a minute, this is the origin story of how she learned how to count to 4. Yeah, Fubuki probably didn't know what I mean, I won't be... Oh my god, there's Russian!
Oh, if I rewind time, I can hear his message again. Repeatedly hearing someone's dying message is something
Or can, you
only
know,
I can
stop his
do.
death.
what are you mumbling about? If you're not gonna help, get out of the...
Is that... Procedure?
Actually, why not? Protecting the people is part of my duties as a
Oh god.
detective.
Who's dumber?
still make it
Her
in time
or
if I hurry.
Caboose?
Hey,
Pardon me, I am...
Damn it, there goes a good places, partner! I don't know what the next line is.
Oh, that noise!
He did the flop! Oh, so the... You gotta remember, it's been 2 months since I last finished this game.
Is there something you must say to me? 2? As...
Hey, you. What happened?
No need, I am fine.
Yeah, I know you guys like this, probably complaining about me.
The dying message was different. The first was 3. Next it was 2.
Oh god, she's learning how to count!
you there.
Yeah, remember some guys on the Raincoat subreddit joked that she didn't know how to that this DLC was gonna be an origin story about how she counted.
Oh, perfect timing.
Oddball? No way, that's not oddball. It's the random cop in the background of the jail and Ace Attorney.
Pardon me, please let me...
Oddball's like, hello!
Forward. Full speed ahead.
Plot twist, you're actually Deputy, aren't you? Was that less painful? Okay, question. What's less painful?
Are you alright? What happened here? Can you... One? Now
Is he
it's
asking
one?
his dice?
What could it mean? Tell me, please, before you
I don't
die.
think you should rely your decisions on the dice on top of a building! For context, I really am not good at making decisions, like as in so a weird way of workaround was that I would use a 6-sided die. Higher numbers for 5 and 6 are usually like a yes number, and they usually like call prediction, like percentage of something you like happening. 4 is 60, 5 is 80, and 6 is 100. Whereas 3-sided die, whereas the lower numbers are the opposite of what you don't want. 3 is 40, 2 is 20, 1 is 0. I may sound like a psychopath with this, but one time me and my dad, like my brother, went to try and like get dinner, but we were also trying to buy a new router for our Wi-Fi. And I, as like use my dice to try and predict where if we were ever gonna get this router or not. Lo and behold, and I might sound like a crazy person, it was actually predicting everything, like us not being able to get it, like no matter what store. And my dad said out loud, "I can't believe the luck we're having with this."
push you off? Who was the culprit?
Desuhiko.
No good. I must do it.
Hey, he's still breathing. The car's roof must have cushioned his. Hurry up and call an ambulance.
Thank goodness it is true. Today really is. What a happy ending.
JK, he just died. Hey, Shinigami, even though you haven't really been introduced to the story at this time. Yeah, I should probably bring this up right now, but I'm not but I'm probably gonna make another announcement. I'm now in a polygynous relationship.
What a happy ending. And that is what
No! Why? 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 Oh God! Fucking why?
That's not a happy.
Shut up.
Live?
Yes, he managed to survive. Although he is currently in a coma.
So
The newspaper says it was an attempted suicide. It seems he climbed over a
Shut up,
fence on top
Desuhiko.
of the
You're
building.
not allowed to speak ever again.
I bet the piece.
Regardless, it has nothing to do with us.
I mean, you're right and all, but doesn't it? At first it was 3, then 2, then finally. I've never heard of a change.
That's because dying messages are normally a one-time event.
So perhaps the message changed because I turned back.
No, that doesn't make sense. The victim had already fallen by the time you arrived. So whether it be a suicide or a homicide, the events. And I doubt he'd want to. What do you think,
Yeah,
Laura?
the one friend I have left on Discord is a.
Should I assume you're requesting to hire me with that question?
Never mind then. It was dumb of me to ask.
It was dumb for you to even become a fucking detective.
No matter the problem.
What the fuck are you doing?
Asking for my assistance is the wisest choice. we
Oh,
can
I'm
make.
guessing he's trying to be a guitarist. Again, why the hell is he a detective? Yeah, how do... Yeah, I'm
Except
sure...
you charge an arm and a leg each time.
Naturally. I
So,
must
I'm sure you
charge
guys
an
might know this by now, but
appropriate
Nico B, as a recording, is starting to do a Let's Play this game, which... Honestly, I've been very high... I've wanted him to Let's Play this game day one. And he had dinner with Alex Lee, if you don't remember, was the voice of Vivian in this game, but he also voiced Luke in Street Fighter 6. Yeah. The newest Simpson of Family Guy. Yeah, but Alex apparently... So, if you want some context about this, so... Nico B... What's funny is that actually at first he thought that... that Yakko was played by Alex, but no. So for context... Alex Lee was... was a, voiced Luke in Street Fighter 6, and if you don't remember, back in June, there was a big Street Fighter... Capcom had a big, like, direct of their own direct with the Blackjack and the Hookers, where they announced a lot of things, like, Exoprimal, Street Fighter 6 DLC, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Collection, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Collection. But after like the show ended, sadly, I ended the stream around the time that this happened, Nico B just casually showed up at the stream and even made a joke about when he reacted to this. Apparently, he and those two Capcom employees were there. And after like the whole thing, he, Alex Lee, and those two Capcom employees that were featured in the video in the Capcom Direct just casually had dinner together. It was glorious. Yeah, I was actually genuinely caught off guard because I was not expecting Nico to make a cameo in that.
Although, in this case, it doesn't seem like a criminal act. I suppose I don't mind, if we consider this a conversation among friends.
Oh, so we're friends now. What's with the change of heart?
Shut up!
I wonder why the dying message changed. Do you know why, Halara?
I can deduce the possibilities. However, I cannot declare anything unless I investigate the scene myself.
So an
Yeah, go
investigation
in-boss.
is still necessary.
Question.
You definitely want to remember this.
Includes you are to. Why are you here, Shinigami? Are we going to go to a mystery labyrinth? Oh yeah, if you're wondering, I'm not doing my 45-minute time limit like I normally do. I think that well, on one hand, it did cause for more episodes to give me more time for Xenogears. I feel like it was way too many. Alright, one.
By the way, according to the newspaper, the victim fell from a 4-story building. Floor 1 is a luxury brand shop. Floor 2 is a restaurant. Floor 3 is a beauty salon. And floor 4 is a casino.
So, the dice might be from that casino.
Each floor has windows facing the street that cannot be opened. Thus, it's very likely the victim fell from...
Man fell. Man.
Do we have an ID on the victim?
He's a 25-year-old man. He works at the shop on the first floor, but often goes to the other floors as a customer.
So the people in the building were his acquaintances. There's still a chance someone else from the building took him up to the roof and pushed him off.
Okay, now I just realized something. That guy is dude, how homunculi work. Can homunculi even be comatose? How does comatose work for homunculi? Oh yeah, Nico already knew he was gonna be like the Teru like kind of guy, but there's more Teru. I know that's not me. I wear red. That's orange.
Perhaps the dying message indicates...
If that was the case, then... Or maybe
You can't say that with certainty.
Okay, fair enough, but that does...
That reminds me, when the victim mentioned 1 the last time he spoke, he actually said, there.
There? Did he...
That I do not know. Though he did look as though he was searching for something.
What does that mean?
The victim must have had something in his hand while he was falling. The impact of the fall caused him to drop it.
I see. So the victim found the item, then left the message 1.
If you think about it that way, the victim's message makes sense.
Fubuki, did you find anything at the scene?
My deepest apologies. I did not notice anything of the sort.
You may be careless, but I doubt you'd miss something so big you'd need 2 hands to, which means it had to be something small enough that it could be easily missed. Hold on. The victim must have held this thing in his hand the first time he fell.
Wait. Desu? Are you actually being likable for once and, not talking about chicks? Good on you. You get a lollipop. A pina colada flavor. Wait. A root beer flavor one. No, wait. I'm talking about here. You get a piece of black licorice.
But instead of 1, he said 3. Was he holding something different each time he fell? Or was he holding more than 1 thing?
Considering when Fubuki turned back time, it's hard to believe he held something different. However, we cannot eliminate the possibility there may have been multiple.
I am now more lost than ever.
If we follow the logic, We will always arrive at our destination.
Yeah, I can't remember much what
truth.
happened last time, like gameplay-wise, because all I remember was I didn't like rewatch the video myself. I remember that he try to do his like get chicks thing on a literal child.
But I am truly lousy at.
Don't give up, princess. Let's start from the beginning.
Very well. If the victim was holding something, first, regarding the size of what.
That's right. Even Fubuki, who was at the scene immediately after the victim fell, didn't notice that small item.
So yeah, I know like kind of like a weird time to talk about this kind of stuff, but
Therefore, it's reasonable to believe that whatever he held was something that could fit in.
And the impact of the fall caused him to drop the third time. The victim realized he dropped it and appeared to be looking around. And when he saw it, he said, But normally, that would mean that whatever was on the surface of the item displayed the number 1. So the victim saw that.
Huh? That's a
No, that's a sensible way to think about it. It's logical. The victim saw it and mumbled 1. So we should assume it was actually written there.
Are you serious? So whatever it is has the numbers written on its surface, right? I don't get it.
yeah, I wonder
In
where
the
Vivian
beginning, he
is,
said
assuming
3,
he arrived
not
at Comic
1.
Board around this time.
It's not strange at all if we assume the number changes.
Now it
depending
makes
on
me
the
wonder if
situation.
Fubuki and Hilara arrived at Comic Board around the same
The
time.
number can change? Wait, then that must be it.
Whoa, Fubuki!
Yes, although it is just my guess. Such as a
A die? Oh, I get it. The number would change. Hold on. It first went from 3. Fubuki arrived at the scene after the, which means that whatever number.
You're right. Do you
In that case, the angle from which he saw the die would have been different.
The angle?
The first time, the victim was lying face down. If there was a die in his line of sight, he would have.
What about the second time?
The second time, I arrived just a bit earlier, so I tried to help the victim up. At that moment, he probably saw the top side of the die.
I see. So that's how it. It's true that under normal circumstances, only the number.
He landed on the taxi the third time, so it is possible that the roll of the die.
Fubuki. You sure are sharp this.
Really?
So basically, it went like the victim fell from the rooftop while holding a die, which means the die was cast. As the victim was knocking on death's door, he mummed, "Great job deducing."
Does it appear that I'm becoming.
Yeah, but not nearly as great as me.
Okay, now I take it back. Here, I'm taking your black licorice from you, Tetsuhiko.
We still lack an answer regarding the.
The final part?
What was the victim trying to?
Now that you mention it, you're totally right.
Perhaps it was.
There is no doubt that the die was meant to. Nearing death, the victim sought out the die, but in his daze, the best he could do was.
So the die was.
Wait, wasn't there a place that had something to do with dice in the building that
Oh, so perhaps.
Well, I'm a gambler. I'm not a gambler.
Was in the casino on the 4th floor.
Celeste! Celeste was the one that threw him out. What the bloody hell, you bloody peasant! Yeah, Celeste yeeted him out the window.
That's probably it.
You did it, Princess. I didn't think you'd be able to figure it.
There is no way I could have done so on my own.
Yup. Now bow down to my charisma. Still, we're just making us. If someone said we made it all up based on his die.
But we made so much progress in our investigation.
It would be one thing if we had the die as evidence, but it would be extremely difficult.
If only I hadn't noticed.
No, Biggie. It's not some. Hey, Halara, what if we use your.
I can't use my ability.
Damn, you make it sound so ominous.
Leaving this case alone is still a valid option. No one made a request for us to investigate, so it's not an urgent matter. The case will solve itself once the victim wakes up.
The culprit might attack the victim again before that happens. Since they didn't get him the first time, they might try to finish the job.
That would be terrible. This is all my responsibility.
What was
What
that
should I
scare
do?
cord?
I don't think there's any need for you to feel responsible, but I wouldn't feel. Hey, Halara, you know of any ways around this?
There is one.
Stop teasing us, and before you ask, I'm not.
A clue, then.
Are you a villager in an RPG or something?
Yasuhiko knows what RPGs are. Rocket-propelled grenades.
The fortune teller.
Huh? Did.
I told you in the beginning, remember?
What's that got to do with this case?
You should interrogate that fortune.
I understand.
But hey, are you go- fine, I'll join.
Yeah, she's
I'm
gonna be
not
the one
going without
involved,
a
isn't it?
formal request.
So much for being friends.
All you have done is more than enough for. I can handle the rest of.
I'm here.
And Vivia, assuming he's around, is casually reading 50 Shades of Grey under the piano. And Solus from Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is right next to him because he likes tight spaces. If you play Bomb Rush, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I already said before that I'm planning on listening at end.
Hey, you. Yes, you will succeed in all you do today.
Lucky day.
Yes, it'll be the best day of your life. Shall I read your fortune?
Yes, please.
It
Yasuhiko?
appears that multiples
I know you're
of
horny.
3 are your lucky numbers. If you're going to gamble, be sure to bet on increment.
I get it. This is what Halara was.
What do you mean?
You're in bed with that casino up ahead, aren't you?
What are you saying?
You claim we have good luck
Yeah,
to
if
scam us
you
at the
don't
casino.
remember, gambling is regular gambling is illegal in Japan. If you're wondering about pachinko, there's a weird legal loophole that allows pachinko to thrive in Japan.
That's a baseless accusation. I'm just.
You must have heard about the guy who fell from the. The victim was nearly killed by someone who works there. I bet he knew. If you know something, or you might be If you're working with dangerous people, you should. We can take care of the rest. So tell us.
As you said, my job is to lure customers in and guide them to the lucky number thing is all a lie. In fact, if they pick those numbers, they will surely lose.
But I truly believed it was.
I'm sorry. I
Aw.
actually don't know.
And that manual was made.
Yes. Cheating is rampant in the casino.
Do you know the man who fell from the building?
Yes, he's what they call a hired plant. He mixes in with the customers and steers them a certain way so the casino can cheat them. So, my ears perked up when I heard. I knew he'd made a mistake.
I see. So.
Hey, Are you really gonna do something about them?
Leave it to me. Who do you think I am? I am the superstar detective, slayer of
also,
evil,
why isn't that Sprite?
Yasuhiko Thunderbolts!
They're finally starting. Where were you during this time, Yasuhiko? Good God. What happened? If you were like this during the entire game, you know, actually taking the job seriously and not trying to get chicks, I might have actually liked you.
That's not very reassuring.
Sadly,
It appears the entire casino is in on this crime.
We might as well see this through to the end. Though,
But what shall we do? We lack even a single piece of... I would feel terrible if we had to...
sound like
involve
you
the
just became a
fortune teller
walking
more
sex
than
joke.
necessary.
I guess we'll have to rush in from the front.
Which means...
Yeah!
Are they
This looks like the place.
Indeed. Do you have a plan, Tetsuhiko?
Of course. The plan name is Leave Things to Chance.
Wow! That sounds exciting!
Let's go, Fubuki!
Right!
Wait.
Laura!
I knew you'd rush in without a plan.
You are correct, Halara.
Carelessly sowing confusion will simply Don't be so rash.
Are you trying to get in our way? It'd be one thing.
I'm saying the two of you don't stand a chance.
Are you going to help us?
Bet on me.
yeah, I
and
have
you
several
are
questions
sure
about this
to
right now. But yeah, so I already said this before, but like, finally, my girlfriend, I talked to my girlfriend about this, I should say IRL girlfriend. Oh god, she's gonna try to buy out the place like in Yakuza. No. Don't do it, lady. Oh my god, they got a wine bar.
Welcome.
I'd like to convert all this into chips.
Right away.
I acted in cash. Oh, is this where Hilara?
Call the owner over. I'd like to play a game.
Yeah, I suggest.
Tell the owner I want to talk to him about...
Understood.
So I was talking. So of course, on like the one Discord server that I'm mostly active on, I jokingly I suggested a Smash
How
and
can I
Pass
help
on
you?
their channel.
You don't
It's a
seem affiliated
I suggested
with Peacekeepers.
Skibidi Toilet,
I'll be direct.
and they pass and find him annoying. I'm like, and one guy made something I kind of like was like, okay, I very regret to saying that. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want to expose these people, but
You tried to erase one of your high.
What are you talking?
I'll bet all of my chips. If you win, then this issue will disappear. We'll conclude our investigation, and of course, you can keep.
Laura, are you
And if you win?
You will confess your crimes and turn yourself into the peacekeepers.
yeah, I feel like Fubuki really isn't focused on this as much.
Very well. I don't know what crime you're speaking of, but as the owner of the casino, I cannot turn down such a direct
Yeah, now
challenge.
imagine like the Las Vegas Underground being a guy who runs like a giant casino in Vegas.
I expect you to keep your word.
Of course, and you as well. So, what would you like to...
Bring some dice.
A game of crap?
Yes, but let's cut out all of the complicated rules. This game will consist of 4 dice. Each player will take 2 and roll them at the same time. Whoever gets exactly 7, if both rolls land on 7, then it's a draw.
Very well. We will prepare...
I don't mind.
Oh no, it's rigged.
You'll roll the dice.
What? Me?
I'm going to find out what's going on. Just roll the... However, if the opponent rolls a 7,
Oh, right. I do have the...
Are you ready? Let's play.
That's my line. That's fake. Yeah.
Well, well.
however,
Laura, I just turned back time, and my roll was terrible.
I knew it. But you can do this as many times as you...
Right,
Are you done with your... No amount of... Now, let us...
yes. This time,
Oh god, now I'm trying to think of it. Reminded of that. Okay, it's fake. It's fake. Reminded of this.
why?
Well, well.
I don't know if I
Looks
remember
like
this, but there was
that's
like a show
game.
on Nickelodeon called Back in the Barnyard. Barnyard was a movie that came out around 2005, 6. I remember playing the game based on the movie and loving it as a kid. But
However, if the...
I have returned. This is the second time.
that
The opponent
face
rolled
is
7
giving
on
me
the first throw
serious.
both times. The timing of... Are casino owners blessed with natural luck?
No, it's not luck.
Cheating?
Seems like he's going all out. Well then, there's...
But what if he can cast a... Really?
Oh crap! Sorry.
Moreover, there is a limit to how many times I can use my ability.
There is a way to prevent his cheating.
If he can cast a 7 each time through cheating,
However, in order for us to win, you...
oh,
Can you do it this time?
I can certainly try. I became a detective by challenging my own fate. I refuse to lose here.
I'll join you in your battle.
Right.
Are you done with your... You can talk all you want, but now, shall we...
Before we begin,
Very well.
Bitch!
What are you trying to...
my hand slipped.
Very well.
I
Counting
love
on
you, Hilara. M
This game
boss.
won't end until you win.
Leave it to me. Come on, 7. Come on, 7.
Something else that PC in the background might be important.
You... How did you...
I thought I lived, bitch. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. Can't.
Wow, this is incredible. I won. I really won.
impossible! I can't lose with these dice!
Ah, it
Seems
was
like the game is
rigged.
over.
The game
You
was
must now
rigatoni from the
confess your
start.
crimes.
Oh no, it's Tetsuhiko. Oh no, right. Did we just give that guy a heart attack? Yeah, that's Tetsuhiko. I forgot. That was his fucking forte. Yeah, apparently upon reading that there were two more chapters planned.
I'm glad to see you have regained consciousness. Are you alright after that awful...
What? No, it's me, Tetsuhiko.
That was a fast change.
We went over this before we entered the casino. Were you even...
As I suspected, the dice used by the victim must have intended to let others know about it with a dying message. It was obvious they'd cheat if we challenged them to a match.
Which is where I came in. Well, I distracted the staff. Halara...
So that is
God,
what
Halara, I
happened.
love ya.
I was only able to win thanks to Halara.
No.
Halara's reminding
I
me a
didn't touch
lot
your
of
dice,
Season
Fubuki.
0 Yugi. Of Season 0 Yami. Yeah. Sandwichin? What the hell is that zapping? For those who don't know what
Then I
Season
really
0
rolled a
is, so
7 on my
Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, the original manga, was actually really dark and had a very different storyline. That got adapted by anime, not by anime by Toei of all companies. Long before the actual card game existed. And that manga was actually a lot darker. Like, Yami was like a lot more sadistic. Like, I can't... basically, in the first quote-unquote villain was a guy who was like a corrupt school official, hall monitor type guy who was basically blackmailing Yugi into giving him money. But then Yami tried like to trick him into like a game of cards, but the guy tried to cheat. But in the manga, he just thought everything, like even regular trash, was just money. But in the anime, which it was a lot more fucked up. They were on like the roof, and they had to pick a card, and like the number of card determines how many like spaces they go up on. And Yami, basically the guy tried to cheat, but Yami like exposed him because I was like to play these shadow games that the manga, that the anime kind of that the 4Kids anime kind of like referenced. But basically the guy ends up falling from the school roof, and as if that wasn't enough to scar the guy for life, at first the guy thought he was gonna be fine. 2 giant worms fucking ate him. Oh yeah, and there was another change where there was like Yugi working at a restaurant, going to like a burger restaurant, but in the manga there's like a criminal involved. But the criminal, at first, the criminal was just a regular robber, but in the manga, while the character, like the criminal, was still like part of the robber, was still appeared, he was not the one that was holding them hostage. No, it was the restaurant's manager. And here's like the crazier part. I'm starting to go on to a tangent, but get this. The actual game Duel Monsters was only going to appear for 1 chapter. And I don't know if this was confirmed or not, but Kaiba, I think it even implied that Kaiba was going to be only appear for that 1 chapter too. Yeah, I should probably bring this up right now. But yeah,
Yes, you won that game.
Really?
Great job, Princess.
Yes! Even if it was just.
yeah, I don't think. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I had an Yu-Gi-Oh phase back in like the summer of 2016. It all began basically when my family like wanted me to get. My parents kept complaining to me about me like getting off my ass and finding stuff that are just the video games. And
Hey, Lara, please do something. Fubuki has been complete. There's no way I can win against someone who can turn back time.
How rude. I would never cheat like that. Come on, Desuhiko. One more game.
yeah, activated my trap card. I summoned 3 blue-eyed white dragons. Did you just summon a bunch of monsters in one turn? Yeah, so that's against the rules, isn't it? Not anymore. Pendulum summoning, bitch. All right. Dorothy Fawn. Oh, what? That was Taka? Bob Carter. I don't know who that is. Oh, somebody actually found out recently. So the Phantom Thief lady from the previous chapter was actually the same lady that plays Nagatoro in Don't Toy With Me, Nagatoro. Oh yeah, and to make things even more interesting, the Japanese voice actress for that was also the Japanese voice of my son, Jataro. Well, that's a massive improvement over the first one. Probably by the time I upload this, that LP will be finished. Like, subscribe, all that sexy stuff. See ya.